Respected Principal Dr. Saravanan, other dignitaries on the stage, staff members, and young students, I'm really excited to meet you all in a beautifully decorated auditorium here in this college. First of all, I thank the organizers who took special care in making these arrangements an outstanding job. I was shocked first when your principal invited me to inaugurate the Association of Mechanical and Automobile Engineering and to give a speech on this occasion. I used to wonder about the difference between engineering and technology, or more specifically, between BE and BTech. The best answer could be that technology was applied engineering while engineering was applied science. I do not know better nor I am satisfied with the answer because basically I am not an engineer, I am a science graduate. Rewind Earth by say 200 years. No electricity, no airplanes, no cars, no TVs, no cinema, no CD player, no computer, no antibiotics, no vaccines, no space travel, no Srinivasan Engineering College, no symposium. Believe me, engineers are behind all these. I believe that there should be a course right in the first year on the historic importance of engineers as liberators of human beings. Engineering that way would appeal to anybody's youthful idealism. Engineering today is extremely useful only as a form of employment for engineering graduates. Technical education is in India has scaled over a few years with thousands of engineering colleges mushrooming across the country, producing million graduates annually. There are many small villages in India without a primary school but has a private engineering college close by. There is also huge demand for getting admission into engineering colleges as majority of students are choosing to study engineering due to various social factors. Engineering is everywhere starting from morning alarm till end of the day. Engineering improves the ways we communicate, travel, work, live and entertain ourselves. Think about the world around you: airplanes, automobiles, electricity, cell phones, medications, even a bottle of water. Everything around you has been designed by an engineer. What is engineering? Who is an engineer? Engineering is the most misunderstood term that is widely used, misused, abused, and overused. Many people do not know the real meaning of engineering. In the helms of IT revolution, any engineer is invariably seen as a software engineer. This is because software companies have grown largely over the past couple of years. In the times of outsourcing sphere, companies were hiring anyone and everyone with an engineering degree, for that matter, any degree. Even zoology graduates were hired to do software jobs for big IT companies. The most appropriate definition of engineer goes as follows: an engineer is a professional practitioner of engineering concerned with applying scientific knowledge, physics, mathematics, and creativity to develop solutions for technical problems. Engineering is not all about just computer science engineering or electronics and communication engineering. Engineering is often characterized with four main branches, which are primarily called the core engineering subjects. They are mechanical engineering, civil engineering, electrical engineering, and chemical engineering. Some of the specifications or specializations that are derived from these four branches, which later also became significant branches, are aeronautical, architectural, structural, environmental, agricultural, electronics, communication, instrumentation and control, robotics, energy, mining, production, industrial, metallurgical, automobile, aerospace, nuclear, ocean, naval, textile, petroleum, biomedical, genetic, and software engineering. Think mechanical engineering, think machines. Machines come in many sizes, starting from massive to micro to nano. Mechanical engineers design, build, and maintain them. They design and build physical or mechanical systems such as power and energy systems, aerospace, aircraft products, weapon systems, compressors, power trains, and many other types of equipments. American Society of Mechanical Engineers ASME recently said that mechanical engineers will play a major role in meeting global challenges over the next 10 to 20 years, especially in the area of sustainability or renewable energy, bioengineering, and biomedical fields, nanotechnology, green building technology, energy storage, and smart grids. Mechanical engineering is the broadest and the most diverse of the engineering disciplines. Since the days of the Industrial Revolution, the mechanical branch has been at the center of the engineering profession, and its important role shows no signs of diminishing at all. How can I relish engineering education? How do I survive engineering college? There's a massive difference between surviving and relishing. You come into an engineering college from the high school setup that you are well used to for more than 12 years of your early childhood. It is apparently difficult and challenging to adjust and accommodate to the new environment, friends, and teachers. But then learning the nuances to relish engineering college is always better than taking the extreme step of quitting college or even quitting life. Only very few students learn to make the transition into technical education smoothly. Based on my interactions and inputs from various successful engineering graduates and faculty members, here are some useful tips. Number one, say no to rote learning, learn by doing. Shockingly, in one of the leading engineering colleges, many students who are toppers in the 12th standard had failed in the first semester and were not able to clear two subjects, that's mathematics and computing. I have seen students in final year engineering not able to answer interview questions on some basic concepts in the subjects. Killer here is rote learning and blind memorizing. First, the creative thinking abilities are killed, and then the conceptual understanding is overlooked. Rote learning could be used to memorize formulas, theorems, mathematical tables, etc., but it should be used in conjunction with other forms of learning. Ask questions. Unfortunately, asking questions is seen as disrespect in our society. Parents say, don't ask questions, just do what I'm saying. Even teachers in school taught you the same. It is reasonable that you might not be able to ask questions in the first few days of engineering, but if you remain without asking questions, you will never be able to enjoy learning. How does this work? Where did this derivation come from? Can you give me an example of where this concept is used, or some of the basic questions you can always ask? Teamwork is the key. Unlike B schools, engineering education system does not have group assignments, case studies, and team learning pedagogy. Learning in groups and solving technical problems in groups would enable better learning than the way you learn alone. Know your purpose. If you don't know the real purpose of your pursuing engineering degree, no matter whatsoever you do, you will not relish it. Write a statement of purpose. It will provide clarity on many aspects of your pursuit of engineering. Write whatever you believe is a purpose, not what your parents think or your friends think or what your cousin has done. It should be your ultimate purpose. Apart from the above technical qualities, you also require the soft skills to excel in your career. They are communication skill, goal setting, and positive attitude. There should be ethics in engineering. It is interesting to note that Osama bin Laden studied engineering, and two of the terrorists responsible for the destruction of World Trade Center in New York were engineers. You young engineers, you are able to acquire knowledge that endows you with power to either benefit or destroy mankind. You are something like an elbowed driver who has a huge weapon in his hand with which he can kill people, albeit unintentionally. I wish the students are taught about ethics and morality in the practice of engineering early on. It is high time engineers take an oath similar to the Socratic oath of medical professionals, something like, above all, do not cause harm to my fellow men or its equivalent. You are still students, but soon you will become responsible citizens. You will be achievers, engineers, scientists, industrialists, professionals, professors, leaders, businessmen. At the time, repay your debt to your family, your society, your country, your city, your alma mater in a million ways. I'm sure that out of the gathering, a few Sir C.V. Ramanujam, and Abdul Kalam are going to emerge and do India proud in the days to come. I have read about one Nobel laureate in literature who was a dullhead in the school, but one teacher had faith in his literary talent. She once casually told the boy that when he writes a book later in his life, he should dedicate it to her. He did precisely that. One of you will surely write a great book, yet another will start an industry, and another will build a great temple. Thank you very much.